Roman Babbage with another fragrance review, this time Lapidus Pour Homme. Let's first start off with the presentation. The presentation for Ted Lapidus Pour Homme. The box has a marble-like design, white marble, gold box, Lapidus Pour Homme, the eau de toilette, and then down here it shows 100 milliliters. There's nothing going on the top or the sides. In the back we have a list of ingredients with some more information, and on the bottom some more information with the batch code embossed here. It's very difficult to see, but it is there. That's the box. For the bottle, we have a gray bottle with an almost grayish, brownish cap here. Had the name of the fragrance up top, concentration with the house on the bottom, and nothing going on the back except a little bit more information here. Some more information on the bottom. It does not say anywhere the batch code on the bottle, just the box. We have a built-in sprayer so the cap doesn't come off. The sprayer, very nice wide burst for the sprayer. And that is the presentation for Lapidus Pour Homme. So the nose behind this fragrance is Martin Graves, and it was released in 1987 and is classified as a Oriental. There's a massive amount of notes. I'm not going to list them off, they will be on screen. But what does this fragrance actually smell like? Well, it starts off with a citrus burst. That quickly dissipates and goes into more of a laundry detergent kind of a smell. But this laundry detergent smell is spicy. So imagine smelling spices with some herbal, fresh notes, and the kind of herbal notes, flowery notes that you would find in laundry detergent. As it continues to dry down, it takes on a little bit more of herbal vibe, and a little bit more, it becomes more fresher. At the same time, the spices really start to come up, and it takes on animalistic sort of vibe, and that's probably caused by the honey that is in this fragrance. And furthermore, as it continues to dry down, that laundry note becomes a little bit closer to more of a licorice, the licorice kind of a vibe. And as it continues to dry down, it becomes less and less laundry detergent and more of this fresh spice that's animalistic and yet herbal. At about the 3rd or 4th hour mark, it becomes less spicy. The spices are still there, but they're softened. They're not as sharp and not so much in your face, but they're more of a softer kind of a spice. And it takes on a more of a smoky or mossy kind of a tone, kind of like Oakmoss. But it still has that licorice herbal essence to it, but that's in the foreground. But that spice is softened a little bit more, rounded out with some smoky and oak mossy elements to it. Projection is about a foot for the first 3 hours, and then it starts to become a skin scent. And longevity is kind of hard to tell, but I would say a good 10 hours under good conditions, maybe longer, but about 10 hours, that's pretty much where it stops. You really have to focus in and really dig your nose in to actually smell it after that. But about the 10-hour mark, that's when it pretty much goes away. Now, as far as the far dry down, which probably takes on around the 6 to 8 hour mark, it becomes more of an ambery, smoky fragrance, and becomes more and more amber, this ambery, smoky, oak mossy kind of a vibe. But from the 8 hour mark till it completely dissipates. Now, as far as when is a good time to wear this fragrance, I would say it's probably the fall and spring, because of just the way it's not loud, but at the same time it's not necessarily something you would want to wear in the summer. You can absolutely wear it in the cooler summer days. I would not wear it in winter. It's not going to really project whatsoever. At the same time, it's not very warming. It's not something you'd want to wear in the winter, but I think the fall and spring and the cooler summer days are probably the most appropriate season to wear this. As far as occasions go, it is more of a suit and tie kind of a fragrance. It's not something you would want to wear necessarily casually. It has a little bit more of a mature vibe to it, but at the same time it's a very clean, that, like I said, very laundry detergent kind of vibe. So it's not as overly dressed up, but it's not something you can wear it casually, but you have to be aware of the situation you're in, just because of the composition itself. It's not something you want to wear to a party or to the club or anything. Again, it doesn't project well after the third hour, but it's something that is not let's have fun kind of a vibe. It's more relaxed and has a certain sophistication to it. I would say a little bit dressed up, yet a more casual dressed up event probably is the most appropriate. You can wear this to work. I think it is appropriate because of that clean sort of a vibe that it gives off, that laundry detergent kind of theme, but but at the same time it's a little bit more sophisticated with that spices and the smoky elements that are playing in it. It is a little bit more dressed up because of that. That's it, guys. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and comment on this video. Let me know what you guys think of this fragrance, and what is your favorite Lapidus Pour Homme flanker as well. And if you haven't already, please subscribe, and thanks again. God bless.